It's you again. You tried to kill me 3 times already. Now it's my turn. Go, Solish. To be honest, I am too weak to use my demon to fight for me right now. Besides, I know you are not my enemy. Those 2 sisters tricked you, just like they used me. It looks like they even tried to kill you. Am I right? It's up to you whether to trust me or not. But believe me, we are on the same side. I want to save Bridget at any cost, and you want to save the world. By saving Bridget, we can both accomplish our goals. You must have many questions for me, but I need you to get me a healing drug first, to heal my injuries. Then I will have the energy to tell you what I know. Take this. Get me a healing drug first. Then I will have the energy to tell you what I know. I feel much better now. I never did introduce myself, did I? I am Nuada, the Prince of the Demon Evokers clan. My dragon partner is Solish. Bridget is my daughter. Her adoptive father, King Henrik, brought war against our clan. Most of my clan died fighting. I was seriously injured during the final battle. By the time I returned home, I found my wife dead and my daughter taken by the king. At the king's command, the witch put up a barrier around the kingdom and created 2 dolls to protect Bridget. As a result, I never succeeded in any of my attempts to reclaim my daughter. 100 years ago, King Henrik invited me to his kingdom. Even knowing it was probably a trap, I went in the hopes of seeing Bridget. The king lured me to the salt mine, then collapsed the palace on top of me. Thanks to my ancestry, I did not die. The 2 dolls freed me and used magic to manipulate me, so they could trick Bridget into coming back to this kingdom. There's no time to waste. We must find the dolls and stop them from using Bridget in their horrible scheme to end this world. Take this dragon blood, collected from my injured demon. It is highly magical and is useful in many spells. We must stop the two sisters and save Bridget. I still need some more time to recover. I will join you shortly.
Once upon a time, there was a king who worried about his daughter's safety and tried in vain to find suitable guards for her. Seeing his dilemma, his royal advisor told the king, "I will create for you the perfect guards, loyal, obedient, powerful, and with the ability to heal themselves." The king agreed, and the royal advisor, who was a witch, experimented with her magic, discarding many mud dolls until she finally created two perfect dolls. One doll had a heart of sulfur, and the other had a heart of mercury. The dolls were everything the royal advisor promised: loyal, obedient, powerful, and they had the ability to heal themselves of most mortal wounds. However, what the king did not know was that the doll's first loyalty was to the royal advisor, and not to the king or the princess. The witch commanded the dolls to guard the princess, as the witch needed the princess for her plan of revenge. The dolls obediently guarded the princess as she grew up, and being around the princess caused them to learn to feel human emotions. When the princess asked them for their names, the dolls realized that their creator had given them no names. Thus, the dolls named each other, taking inspiration from the materials their hearts were created from. The dolls grew to love the princess like a sister. However, no matter how much the dolls loved the princess, they still remembered their first loyalty was to their creator, and that they were mere dolls, not humans. Their idyllic life was not to last, though, for suddenly one day, the princess left the palace. Not long after that, the palace collapsed, trapping the dolls. After many years, the dolls finally repaired themselves enough to wake up in the ruins of the palace. They found that the witch had left. Having no other purpose, the two dolls decided to obey their last orders and carry out the witch's plan for revenge. To do this, they would first need to find the princess and lure her back to the kingdom.
This grave was made for my wife. Demon evokers traditionally don't have graves, but my wife was immortal, not of our clan. Even if there had been no war, she would have died long before I would. Despite that, I still chose to wed her. The fire has been extinguished. It's time to go save my daughter. You mentioned that the two sisters were talking about holding a ceremony deep underground? The only underground place I know of is the salt mine. Let's start there. We must hurry.
So, you came back, bringing that demon evoker with you. I thought you'd be smarter and leave this kingdom via the portal. If you want Princess Bridget back, you'll have to go through me first. I'll be waiting for you down below.
I'm taking my daughter back, no matter what. Give me back my daughter. What are you planning to do with her?
Your daughter's corrupted spiritual dragon powers are the key to our salt enchantment ceremony. Mercy is preparing for the ceremony now. I won't let you stop her. You do know that fire is useless against me, right? Though right now you don't look like you have the energy to summon your dragon.
Why are you doing this? What's the purpose of the salt enchantment ceremony?
Why? The royal advisor created Mercy and I for this purpose, to use this ceremony to take down this hateful world.
I won't let you hurt Bridget anymore.
This ceremony won't hurt Bridget. Mercy promised me that. We are just borrowing her powers. If you get violent here, you might hurt Bridget. Besides, she won't want to leave with you. She only knows you as an enemy of her father.
Haven't you noticed that Bridget is getting sicker? It's because of the salt enchantment.
No, you're lying. Mercy said the ceremony would help Bridget control her powers again. They are going out of control only because they are growing too much. We just need to finish the ceremony, and Mercy promised me that we will all be together again, just like the old days. Mercy is preparing for the last step of the salt enchantment ceremony. I won't let you stop her. Mercy is preparing for the last step. Did you really think that you could kill me so easily?
Please, Seraphina, let me go. This salt enchantment ceremony doesn't feel right. You don't have to do this. We can leave these ruins and go live peacefully together. You just have to let me go.
Bridget, you're right. I shouldn't have tricked you into coming back from the start.
I always knew you were a failure. You have forgotten what we were made for. Don't worry, I can handle the rest of this mission by myself. It's time to fulfill your destiny, my dear princess.